Hi everybody, my name is Paula. Welcome back to Purpose Fit. I have a flow for you to get into half moon pose today. So if this is a pose you've been working on, or if you're looking to perfect it a little bit, you can give it a try here. So whenever you're ready, join me on the mat. If you have a yoga block, you can grab it, but you absolutely don't need it. Good for beginners though, if you're still working on the balance part of it. So when you're ready, grab your prop if you need it, and join me in a comfortable seat. Settling in, feeling okay with the space that you have today. In any situation, in any day, there's usually some things that make our space less than perfect. Maybe there's some distractions around you. Maybe things just aren't quite laid out the way you want them to be. Whatever it is true for you, remind yourself that all of these imperfections around us remind us that there's room for change, room for growth. Remind us of all the beauty and the perfect things around us. And finally, remind us that we have a lot to be grateful for. Take all that in as you take in your space, letting yourself remain comfortable here with imperfections, with everything that you have, with everything you have to be grateful for. And when you are ready, we'll right away switch the cross of your legs so it's the way that's not so normal for you. And do some seated cat-cow. So inhale to draw the shoulders back, lift your chest, lift your gaze. Exhale to round the shoulders forward, tuck the tailbone underneath you and tuck your chin. Inhale to unwind, lift up, open up. Exhale, round. And you'll notice my hands are really light. You can easily move them back and forth. Stay nice and easy here. You're rocking back and forth on the sit bones. You're finding as much space as you can. Take a couple more breaths with it. Inhale to sit up nice and tall. Exhale to bring your right hand down beside you. Reach your left arm up and over. Take one more breath to reach further. Open through your chest. Exhale, see if you can get a little bit longer through the side of the waist. Inhale back to center. Exhale right over to the other side. So left hand down, right arm reaches over. Try to avoid doing this thing where you're really rounded. Stay open to the front, reaching those fingertips over. Inhale to bring yourself back up, and we'll find tabletop. So as you get there, right away finding that strong core, so that pull in and up of the belly button that's going to keep you stable through your whole practice, throughout your day, whatever you're doing. So when you're ready, we're going to try to build a little bit of strength. So inhale to kick the right leg back, left arm forward. Find your balance, breathe. And maybe you're good staying right here if you're feeling really wobbly or feeling very uneven. Find your balance first, and then see if you can exhale, bend elbow and knee out to the side, so creating those 90-degree angles. Inhale, reach it forward. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Keep going, keep breathing. Squeeze the shoulder blade back of that left arm as the elbow goes back. Feel the space between the bottom of your right rib cage and the top of your right hip, shortening as you bring that knee up. Take one more breath. Inhale, reach as long as you can. Exhale to set that left hand down. You're going to roll over to the left side, reaching your right hand nice and tall. So already in this modified half moon version with the knees down, lifting that right leg, and then see if you can flex your foot and really press that heel away as you reach the right fingertips up and press the left hand down. Open through the chest for one more breath. Roll back to center. Take a second to level yourself out. And then find it on the other side. So inhale the left leg back, right arm forward. Take your moment to find your balance. And when you're ready, exhale, elbow and knees out to the side. Keep your knee and elbow high. Inhale, reach. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Do your best to squeeze belly button in and up. Do your best to find that space. Keep the back of the neck nice and long. Try to keep the knee and elbow from sinking. Take one more breath. Inhale, reach. Exhale to bring the right hand down. Roll over to that other side. Keeping the leg lifted. Press that heel away. Reach the left fingertips tall. Stay open. And then see if you can stack the shoulders, stack the hips. So the left shoulder is on top of the right. And same with the hips. Breathe. One more moment to find your balance here. And then unwind nice and easy. Walk your hands forward, a handprint. And we'll take the right leg back with an inhale. Exhale, bring it through in between the hands. Low lunge. So sinking to the hips nice and deep. Taking a big inhale, lift yourself up. You can always double up the mat under the back knee. Exhale to twist, opening the hands to a T. Inhale back to center. Exhale, fold down. Now see if you can go slightly forward, slightly back, slightly forward, slightly back. Just seeing if this little bit of movement, it doesn't have to be dramatic, can help you deepen into your stretch for the front of the hip. One more breath. Good job. From here, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, inhale yourself into your high crescent. Take a big inhale to get there. Exhale, fold and sweep the arms back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold and sweep. Scoop the belly button in and up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold and sweep. Nice and strong through the arms. Try not to use momentum. Use the strength to draw yourself up and slowly with control fold yourself down. Take one more breath here. Inhale to lift and open. Exhale, hands go down. Taking our first vinyasa here. So inhaling for a plank. Knees can be up or down, lower, halfway or all the way. Elbows squeeze the sides of the waist. Inhale into a back bend, so hips drop, chest lifts up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Checking in here, breathing nice and deep. Cool, and then we'll take the knees down. Right away, bringing that left knee in between the hands for your low lunge. Spend a second just sinking in. When you're ready, inhale to lift up. Exhale, squeeze belly button and spine as you twist. Open your hands to a T. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hands go down, and then see if you can go slightly forward, slightly back. You might only be moving an inch back and forth. That's okay, you're just finding that space. Good job. When you're ready, tuck the toes, lift the back knee. Inhale fully to lift up to your high crescent. Pull the belly button in and up right away as you sink the hips down. Straight as you can get through that back leg. Exhale to fold and sweep. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold, sweep. Scoop the belly in and up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. We can do it. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands go down. Taking another vinyasa here. You can always skip it if you want to. Inhale, plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift up. Core stays strong as you do it. Exhale all the way back. Downward facing dog. Drop into child's pose. One more full inhale. Easy exhale. This time, lift your right leg nice and high. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Try to keep your shoulders square, even weight in between both hands. Relax the heel towards the tailbone as you reach the knee higher. Inhale, square your hips, straighten your leg. Exhale, bring it through in between the hands. Back heel goes down. Warrior two. So make sure you're squeezing that right knee back as you reach the fingertips nice and wide. From here, exhale, left hand down, right hand reaches, reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Warrior two. One more time, reverse. Really open up. Warrior two. Good job. From here, inhale, hands go to heart center. Exhale, lean forward as far as you can. Maybe hook that elbow inside of the front knee. You can stay right here, just continuing to use that propped elbow to roll the chest open, or you can let your hands open up. See if you can sink the hips lower. Keep the chest lifted. Stay for one more breath. And here we are, getting into a half moon. So walk your back foot in, putting all of your weight into your front foot. Slowly tip yourself over. So maybe you're just working right here and the toes just start to lift up as your fingertips reach in opposite directions. Maybe you can lift a little bit higher, letting the hand hover. If you get further, you can drop all the way down. Really, again, kicking that left foot behind you, finding a spot on the ground to focus on. Keeping the sides of the waist long, even the right side. Keeping your breath full. Stay for one more breath. Slowly bend into that standing leg to step back, finding your warrior two. Take a full breath when you get there. Exhale, hands to heart center. Turn your right toes in so you're in that wide leg stance and forward fold here. Relax, settle, breathe. Inhale to walk your hands a little bit closer to that right foot. Settle yourself down. Stretch just a little extra on the right side. And then next, inhale, turn your right toes forward, planting your hands both inside of the front foot, runner's lunge. Take an inhale here. Exhale to step both feet back, high plank, go through a vinyasa or skip it. We'll all meet back in downward facing dog. If you need a child's pose breath in between, go ahead and take it and then lift on up when you're ready. Take another settling breath and we'll jump in to the other side. Easy, you can do this. Inhale, lift the left leg nice and high. Bend your knee, open your hip. Go through all the same things, really lengthening through that left side of your waist as best you can. Inhale, square the hips, straighten your leg. Exhale, bring it through. We will rotate around for warrior two. So take your time, settle in. And when you do feel settled, reach those fingertips nice and wide. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, down. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Good job. Inhale, hands to heart center. Lean, lean, lean. Exhale, plant that elbow. Maybe staying right here or opening up. Really challenge yourself to let the hips go lower. Even I did it. Your hips can go a lot lower than you think, and you actually get an easier pose when you do that. And then when you're ready, shift that back foot in. Slowly start to tip yourself into that half moon. So again, maybe you're taking it one baby step at a time. Maybe you can jump right in. Squeeze the shoulder blades together behind you as you open through the chest. Keep each side of your neck nice and long, no matter where your gaze is. Press that right heel back as best you can. Straightening through the left leg as best you can. You can always have a little bend there. Stay for one more breath. Bend into that standing leg to gently set it down, finding your warrior two. Hands to heart center, straighten through the front leg and turn the toes forward. You're in your wide leg stance, forward fold again here. So maybe you have a different option with the hands this time. Maybe you want to take a chest opener or something else. Pick what works for you and relax. And then walk your hands a little bit to the left side. Give yourself extra stretch there. Good job. Then you're going to turn into your runner's lunge. Take a big inhale with the hands inside of the front foot, bending deep into the front knee. Exhale to settle slightly deeper. Inhale into your high plank. Option for that vinyasa again, or skip it. Land in your down dog. Feel confident and comfortable with what you did today. If your half moon wasn't perfect today, that's okay. That's why you're here. This bit of practice got you closer, got you better at it. Practice, practice, practice. And all those perfect half moon poses will come to you. Set your knees down, bring your feet around in front of you. Have a seat. Okay, moving into cow face. If cow face pose does not work for you, you're in this easy seat, leaning forward to make your stretch bigger. For cow face, bring your left knee in front, right knee over top. Goal being to stack your knees as best you can and draw the ankles, the feet back towards opposite hip. Take a big inhale, exhale, relax. Inhale to sit up tall. Bring the opposite, or grabbing the opposite elbows behind you, using that to roll the shoulders back and lift through the chest. So a lot of stretch, a lot going on here. Be patient. Leaning forward, of course, to make the stretch bigger for the hips. Seeing if you can walk your fingertips further over to the opposite side for your shoulders. Stay for one more breath. Unwind the hands, unwind the legs. Send the legs straight out in front of you for staff. So pull the toes back towards you. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale to fold down. Try to pull the belly button in and up so you have as much space as you can get. And try to avoid pulling yourself with your arms. I know it's tempting, but try to just let the strength of your core and your lower back, that's pushing your chest forward, be enough. You don't need to use the arms to pull yourself down. When you're ready, sit on up. Switch to the other side so that right leg goes in front, left leg over top, or if you're doing your easy cross cross-legged, just the opposite shin in front. Inhale to sit up tall. Try to get both sit bones back on the ground. So if you're really leaning over to one side, not so beneficial. Sit up tall. And then again, grabbing opposite elbows as best we can behind our back, rolling the shoulders back and down as we lift through the chest. Try to keep the chin away from the chest. Slow down your mind for one more breath. Unwind the arms, unwind the legs, and we'll lay back. Getting comfortable here, settling in. I'll give you one quick bridge pose just to feel some extra length in your spine. So plant your feet, lift your hips any amount, keeping the core engaged, keeping a gentle squeeze of the inner thighs together. Slowly roll it down one vertebra at a time. When your tailbone hits the mat, gently pull the knees into the chest and drop them over to the right side for a spinal twist. Inhale back to center. Drop them over to the left side. Inhale to center. One more squeeze if you like. And then flatten out to your final Shavasana. Reminding yourself when we're focusing on these specific poses, sometimes we get a little bit in our head. Sometimes we let the idea of the perfect pose psych us out. Remind yourself of the beauty of imperfections, not only in your yoga poses, but in every area of your life. The same way you notice with your space imperfections and how it really makes everything else that's good more beautiful, gives you more appreciation for it. Remind yourself that your little wobbles, your little mistakes you might have made in this pose give you that room to grow and help you appreciate how strong you are just getting into the pose. Appreciate you, your special talents, your physical strength, your motivation, your courage to keep showing up even though it's hard. And know that this space is yours as long as you need it. Whenever you are ready, slowly, gently wiggle around as best you can, being kind, continuing to be kind, knowing that there's no rush to get there. Gently bend the elbows, bend the knees, and roll over to one side, pausing there for a breath to reset. Pressing up to a tall seat, keeping your gaze soft or your eyes closed as you go. Feeling confident here that you'll never be perfect, but that's what makes your life so exciting, your time here so interesting, your practice so enjoyable. Together we bring the hands to the third eye center, reminding us to have clear and loving thoughts. We bring the hands to the mouth, reminding us to speak clear and loving words. And we rest the hands at the heart, reminding us of our clear and loving intentions. Thank you for joining me for practice today. Namaste. Thank you so much for training with purpose, and I look forward to seeing you again on the mat very soon. Bye.